Emeka Egbuka had about as solid of a debut as you could hope for from a rookie. Shout out to Sleeper, by the way. More on them a little bit later on in this video. So, the Bucs won in week 1 against the Atlanta Falcons, and Emeka Egbuka was a big reason for that. He finished that day with 4 catches, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns, a long catch of 30 yards on 6 targets. He was tied for the second most targets in the game behind Mike Evans, who had a pretty, decent game overall for himself. But the reason this is so good for Egbuka is that this was his first ever regular season NFL game, and he looked like an absolute veteran out there. He didn't make any mistakes, made clutch plays, made great catches on a couple of really solid throws from Mayfield as well against the Falcons defense that was playing fine, all things considered, throughout the game. Egbuka was able to break away for a couple of really, really nice plays. Firstly was a 30-yard touchdown pass from Baker Mayfield with 6 minutes, 53 seconds left in the first half. It was a great play, but the better play came at the end of the game. The Buccaneers are down 17-20, folks. They have 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go down and try and get a field goal to either tie the game or get a touchdown to win the game. Well, what happens? At the very end of the game, 59 seconds left on the clock, Baker Mayfield in the shotgun drops back, throws a deep 25-yard pass to Emeka Egbuka. He catches it, all hands, touchdown Tampa Bay. They get the lead and end up winning the game 23-20. By the way, Baker Mayfield is credited with a come-from-behind victory, a fourth quarter drive win, if you will. And Emeka Egbuka plays a big role to help be the hero for the Bucs as well. It was overall just a great way to end the game, all things considered. Real quick before we dive deeper into it, though, I do want to say shout out to Sleeper for being the proud sponsor of this channel. If you guys do use the code MrBucs, you get a $100 deposit match up to $100. Very grateful for Sleeper and what they have been to the channel so far this season. And I think you guys will enjoy their product as well. It is the best way to get live updates on news, stats, chatting with your friends and family about football and everything in between. One more shout out to Sleeper for being the proud sponsor of this channel. So again, not only was this a big moment for Egbuka, this was a big game for Egbuka, right? To be able to go out there, help have the game-winning touchdown, and just showcase that, like, hey, yeah, he was picked number 19 overall. Yes, there was a lot of skeptics, myself included, but he did go out there and make plays and do what he needed to do to help this team win the game, right? You would expect that or hope for that for any draft pick, right? But the development of chemistry with Baker Mayfield was so huge as well. Baker Mayfield already looks very comfortable throwing to Egbuka and is showcasing that, yeah, this is going to work because Egbuka didn't drop any passes, didn't make any bad mistakes. He was a solid blocker in the game. He was a good run blocker. Good run blocker. I'm repeating myself. Good run blocker, good hands, didn't drop any passes. Just was overall a very solid, effective player for the Bucs. A great compliment to Mike Evans. And I think going forward, until Chris Godwin is back, until Jalen McMillan is back, you're going to continue to see Egbuka get these opportunities because of this chemistry he's developing early here with Baker Mayfield to catch game-winning touchdowns. That is a level of trust that it takes time to build that level of trust, right? He has it with Mike Evans. Mayfield does. He probably has it, well, certainly has it with Sterling Shepard as well, has it with Chris Godwin as well, likely. But now he has that with Emeka Egbuka, where he's like, hey, I know I can throw this guy a game-winning touchdown pass, and he's going to catch it. That is chemistry that is irreplaceable, right? That is relationship development that is irreplaceable. So you better believe this was a big game on multiple levels for Egbuka. And going forward, with the early portions of this season, I'm very excited to see how Egbuka is going to show up. And even whenever Godwin comes back and whenever McMillan comes back, I still envision a pretty decently sized role for Egbuka going forward. Just because of the chemistry that is there, because of the impact that he can have on this offense. And quite frankly, when Godwin returns, when McMillan returns, good luck, because there are going to be so many guys that can get separation and make plays that, quite frankly, it is just an embarrassment of riches, so to speak, in that wide receiver room. So Egbuka showed up. I'm very happy about it, and he had a great impression for the Buccaneers right away. What do you guys think about Emeka Egbuka? Let me know your thoughts and opinions about it down in the comments section below. I'd love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. And as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.